What's up guys, it's Dalton. Welcome back to Daltodity. Today is the 5th day of our 12 days of Christmas. And on the 5th day of Christmas, we will be showing you how to make your very own ugly Christmas sweater. For some reason, ugly Christmas sweaters are the new thing. I don't know why everyone seems to want to look ugly. I personally don't even think they are ugly sweaters. I think they're pretty great. If you want an ugly Christmas sweater but you can't find it because they're all sold out everywhere like they are every year, we are going to show you how, so let's get started. The first thing you will need to do is gather up all of your materials. You will need some sort of solid long sleeve shirt or sweater. I got this one at my local craft store. You will also need some sort of faux fur. You will also need some fabric tape, a needle, some embroidery floss, and some felt. Once you've got all your materials, it is time to get crafting. So the first thing we will do is cut out some strips of fur. You will need the width of the cuff as well as a little bit extra to fold down on the inside. Go ahead and cut out about as much as you will need to wrap it around your entire wrist. Now you can either sew it on or you can take the easy route like I'm doing today and just use some fabric tape. Go ahead and cut out as much as you need. Put that down onto the back of the fur, peel off the top layer, and then use that to attach your fur to your shirt cuff. Then take a little bit of more tape on the opposite side of the fur and use that to fold it down onto the insides. Then just do the same thing to the opposite sleeve and your sleeves are done. Now moving on to the neck, you're going to do the exact same thing. Cut about a 2-inch strip of fur, as long as you will need it to wrap around your entire neck. Then do the same thing we did with the cuffs. Put a little piece of fabric tape, attach that, attach a little bit more tape, and fold it inside. It is now time to move on to the design on the sweater. I decided to go with a Christmas tree in a sort of wintry scene. You can do whatever you want though. If you do want to do a Christmas tree just like me, first cut out the bottom layer of branches. To do this, you kind of just want to draw out a trapezoid shape on some green felt, then just cut up the ends a little bit to look like it's leafy and whatnot. Then once you have that cut out, go ahead and layer another piece of felt on top of that and cut out a smaller trapezoid shape with more little leafy bottoms. Repeat that process, getting smaller and smaller until you get to the very end of the tree where you will bring it to a point, and that is the top. Once you've done this, you now have all of your tree pieces and it is time to assemble them. Simply add a piece of fabric tape to the bottom layer of your tree, then add the second layer, then a piece of tape on the second layer, third layer, until all your pieces are attached. Then put some more fabric tape on the back of the entire tree and stick that in place wherever you would like it. I left a good amount of space from the bottom of the sweater because I knew I would want to add in some snowy hills later on, which we are going to do now. For your hills, just take some white felt, line that up with the bottom of the sweater, and then just draw a hill shape. Attach that on, then add another hill shape overlapping over that one on each side. Once you have that, you can cut out a small rectangle of brown felt to make a stem connecting the tree to the hill. If you do not have any brown like I did not, you can simply color a piece of white felt brown with a Sharpie. Once that is finished, you are done with all the felting you are going to do. Now it is time to add all the decorations onto the tree. You can do this using any sorts of beads or whatever decorations you have. You can glue them straight onto the shirt. You could even add some lights, which I was going to do, but I decided not to for whatever reason. What I will be doing is using some embroidery floss. We're not gonna do anything too fancy, just some ornaments and some strings and whatnot, and then some snowflakes up in the air. It's very simple. All you need to do is thread your needle with the embroidery floss and tie it at the end. Then going from the back side, right behind where you'll want your ornament, go ahead and push through the shirt and the tree. Then go back down through the tree and the shirt and tie it off on the back side so you will not see the ugly part. And now you have a little line on your shirt. Go ahead and repeat this process all over the tree using several different colors. When done with that, I used the same method to put a star on the top. Then I went in and added some red embroidery floss, going zigzag down just to make it look like there's some ribbons on the tree or something. After you do that, the tree is complete. Now at this stage, I put the sweater on and it looked kind of blank up in this area. So I decided to just go in and add these little snowflakes that you see here. Super simple, just follow the process we did before with the ornaments and the star on the tree. Just go in and out until you have a snowflake shape. And you can even do some smaller ones that are just little X's. Feel free to do as many or as little snowflakes as you like. It's just to fill up any blank space that you have left on your sweater. After you've done that, your sweater is complete. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said, this is the 5th day of our 12 days of Christmas. If you have not already, make sure you go back and you watch the past. If you have not already, make sure you go back and watch the past 4 videos we've posted. Lots of other great Christmas tutorials like how to make a gingerbread house from scratch, some sugar cookies, and make sure you stay tuned for our last 7 videos in the 12 days of Christmas, where we will have even more great Christmas stuff coming your way. Alright guys, thank you again so much for watching. You do not know how much we appreciate it. If you did like this video and you do not already, make sure you hit that red button below and subscribe so you'll be notified every single time we post a new video. And if you like to, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Alright guys, thank you again for watching it, and we will see you tomorrow with another great Christmas tutorial. Happy holidays.